Welcome back, everybody. So we are to the second part of the main game for Chapter 2. And our sweet little Keiji is in the final mix, but I'm pretty sure he's like the key master. So let's get going.
Now we're gonna proceed along digging into details of the trades. Fudge me. Big Sis Rico got it, wow. Well, I'm pretty sure, like I said before, Keiji is either Keymaster or Sage. The now thing's weird though. See, yeah, he's got it off. I have 6 trades. 6. Because he was out for 2 of them. That ain't many. And by the way, I've been a commoner the whole way. Woof! Didn't get traded with even once. Wow. Trading cards require 50 tokens, so only so many people could make trades. Alright, in any case, we're saving here. Honestly, it's all a mess in my head. Glad we got given more time to sort it out. My heart was pounding, wondering when I'd get past a bad card, meow. No one would want to pass you a bad card. But my roll didn't change up to the very end. Woof! Okay, 30 minutes is fine. I made it through all 5 trades, wow. Trading cards would provide 50 tokens, so only so many people could make trades. The token rankings had Kataro in first and Gin in last, if I heard right. Me, you, and now when you're the bottom right. I don't think we had enough tokens to trade cards. Well, I did, but my wallet got frickin' stolen. No, never mind. Ignore me.
Boop, 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 boop.
I know I'm ranting. Something juicy's going on. I rant. I'm sorry. I don't under. Oh, here. Oh. I got it. Wait, there were 5? I had 6. Muscle Gorilla, that's wrong, wow. What? There were 5 trades. Whoosh. 5? Wait, but my memory, there were 3. Then I heard there was 1 just before the main game. Ah, I get it. You misunderstood, Kataro. There were 2 trades while you were out. What? That don't make no sense. That's our line, wow. Sorry, but nobody's given me an explanation. Ah, well, that's on us. Hey, Kataro, when was it that you passed the Sarah the Sacrifice card? Actually, did you have the sacrifice from the start? Nah, that ain't it. Now we can believe everything that he's saying because he's out of the voting, so, and he's not like so commoner. So somebody passed him, probably so, or somebody. No, I think now passed him the sacrifice card. I get it. That tells me most of the trades. What? I don't have a clue. Woof. Why is that, wow? Because your friendly policeman made the first trade. For real? Who'd you trade with? I gave Sarah the Keymaster. Huh? Then what card did Sarah start with? I have no reason to lie, but I was a commoner. At first, I was a commoner. You traded Keymaster for commoner, wow? Yeah, I was dumb. And I deepened our trust doing it. Let's do a little sort out. In the first trade, I passed the Keymaster into Sarah's hands. In the second trade, what got traded? Someone sacrificing Kataro's commoner. Yes. exactly? Someone sacrificed... I don't know what the third trade was. Wait. Did I have an extra one here? I wrote these all down. I have 6 trades. There was one when we were in the back room and nothing happened to my card. And in the third trade, Sarah's Keymaster and Kataro's Sacrifice were swapped. Yep, that's what it means. Muscle Gorilla, tell us everything you remember, Mao. We're gonna have you tell us all the details of the third trade. Ugh. Progress. At the time of the third trade, I was searching the first floor alone, wow. So I want to know the situation. Woof. The third trade happened when everyone was sharing a laptop. Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice. I mean, I'm already writing it down, so... Alright, let's get this all straight. The top row of the table is what the cards had to start with. Those further to the right had more tokens to spend. In broad strokes, at least. The next row was the card where everyone had after their first trade. Below that is after the second trade, after the third trade, and so forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, there is 6. I was right! I'm not stupid! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you guys are liars! Liar, liar, liar! Pants on fire! Liar, liar! Third. We don't know. Fourth was... I got the... Somebody to Sarah. The bottom row is after the 5th trade. In other words, the rolls they ended up with. Oh. Wait, then where was the one? So the second one was the one we were in the back row? Of course, this is all guesswork. I'll rework it if the new information comes up. I was off doing all stuff by myself, Wolf. I wanted to see the laptop, wow. What stuff did you do exactly? It's not relevant now, Wolf. What? Why aren't you talking? I was worried because you were acting strange, Sarah. To think you've been traded the sacrifice. Damn, Katara, you gotta make that trade on the spot and then act all innocent? Huh? Something strange here. Exactly. He was with us. Why won't you deny it, Katara? What? I mean, you need a ring-up box to trade. If he used one on the spot, shouldn't we have seen him do it? What could he be hiding? Yeah, I don't understand why he's hiding it as well. He's not even in the voting round anymore. Can't touch his heart. It's so fast. He's gonna have a heart attack. Be as silent as you want. It's no use. Spit it out already, Kataru. I meant to cooperate with Sarah, with everyone. But I got used for convenience. I'm pathetic, a pathetic adult. The third trade, my sacrifice being sent to Sarah. It wasn't me, it was So's doing. I told you it fucking So. I told you, he literally ran out of the room pretending he had to go to the bathroom. I don't know what you're talking about. So knew. He knew I had the sacrifice. What? When everyone was sharing the laptop. So wasn't gonna use the toilet. He went to use the ring-up box to trade my sacrifice and Sarah's Keymaster. Wait, you can trade anybody's cards? I thought you could only trade your card. What? Wait, what? What? Don't know a thing about that.
Oh, wait a second. He chose 2 other people and made them trade? You can do that?
Really? Well, that just fucked everything up in my brain. If that's true. It must be possible, huh? Wait, so then Keiji could have stolen the Keymaster card from anybody else. I mean, whatever. So you say that with confidence. So, isn't it about time you confess? Tell us your real reason for sharing the laptop. Ah, that's a deeply suspicious individual, Keiji. If that's true, then Keiji could have... I mean, it doesn't really matter because he still gave us the Keymaster card, which is the biggest card, so it doesn't really matter if he took it from somebody else. But that means that Keiji could be the sage, like what I was thinking, and he took the Keymaster card from somebody else. But if that is true, then, I mean, if you can trade forced trades, how about I hear the truth from your mouth? If you can force trades, that just like fucked up everything in my mind. Wait. If you can force trades, then Keiji, that last trade, could have switched my sacrifice card with somebody else as well. I still think Kana would have done it as well, though.
About what?
Didn't I? You didn't go to the bathroom.
Were you watching me? Were you watching me?
I mean,
thought not. Glad you're not a pervert.
Dang it. What? Okay, affirm. Exactly, because he was with us.
The question is, how did you know the sacrifice?
Gee, this rolling on ahead with this is something I knew, huh? Couldn't I just take a peek to do that? Affirm.
Precisely, you saw it directly. Kataro's intent was to negotiate with So. And as a condition for his trade, he showed So his sacrifice card. It's natural to think that. Such an act of imagination, Miss Sarah. How about you use that imagination to consider what their negotiation was like?
We did see that.
Yes, even So's already recognized that fact.
That's right.
How did Soda react to Kataro's proposition?
You surely wouldn't have that courage.
Is that meant to be...
Wait, what? But we saw it on the camera, remember? We saw it. We saw Katara outside somebody's room. Alright, affirm. Affirm.
Then did they make the deal through the door? How amusing. I just thought of a way.
Katara slipped the tablet under the door. But you can't use the tablet because fingerprints.
That's it exactly. That's what Kataru did to propose his deal. So must have been fairly wary of Kataru, who could best be using force. So
Kotaro informed him that he was a sacrifice in advance. Not vocally, but by showing him his tablet. So, you had yet another objective on top of tokens in the Sarah folder. To control the sacrifice as you wanted. You got it. After the second trade, me and Kana were working on an escape plan. Then I heard Kotaro through the door. Wasn't a big deal, he said. I didn't care to listen, but he slid his tablet under the door. And there I saw it. Sacrifice. How brave of him to go as far as offering up info just to share the laptop. What do you know? Sarah, you saw that first floor security footage, right? Yeah? Well, it's the truth. I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? It was one absurd trial, I tell ya. They told me set up the props used for the death game. Then it's true. You set up the cards. Yeah, of course I didn't know what they meant yet. Okay, thank you for answering my question. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set. It's like I killed him. Kai took the sage card. I just placed it random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back one more time. That's an emotional story. So that's what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens. 100, wow. No shit, that's enough for 2 trades. But you left just enough for 1 trade. How cunning. Pretending to risk your life, but not forgetting to protect yourself. What a dirty adult you are. Say again? Paul told you left yourself an escape route. If you were in a pickle, you could pass the sacrifice away from yourself. That's why I decided to act first and send the sacrifice to someone else. To Miss Sarah, always thinking of her allies. Is that the truth of the third trade? I was hopeful it might make you tear off your sheep clothing. Why does he do all this to me? But you went above it and beyond my expectations. What? No. The fourth trade was you, wasn't it, Miss Sarah? Huh? What are you talking about? I mean, the sacrifice is what killed Joe, yes? I didn't do any trading. Your guess is off the mark there. I didn't do any trades. In fact, I couldn't. Someone stole my wallet. That's a poor excuse. Quiet, loner. I was with Big Sis Sarah for the fourth trade. Woof. Oh, I had it backwards. That's why. It's confused in my brain. Sarah didn't. So was I. Sarah didn't do any trade then. Well then it must have been an ally who did it for you. No. Keiji, you took the sacrifice from Miss Sarah, didn't you? What? What's the meaning of this? Are you guys forgetting about the one? It's really very simple. The two of them were accomplices. Miss Sarah and Keiji formed a terrifying plan involving the sacrifice. I love how evil we look. To achieve victory in the main game by way of said sacrifice, they schemed to escape by working together and having Keiji win the vote. I suspect the fifth trade that followed with Miss Sarah and Keiji making a bluff. They just picked 2 random commoners to have trade. Then the sacrifice is Keiji? That's all a wild fabrication. I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the fifth trade. So spreading nonsense to leave everybody by the nose. If my reasoning is correct, Keiji is the sacrifice and the sage is Miss Now, perhaps? I'm a sage? Yep, so it may be fine to have Miss Dao die this time. Oh, wait a second. At the start you said you were the sacrifice. That was a lie. I'm a commoner. No way. Then wouldn't you be in the same boat as me? Huh, I see. Guess choosing anybody but Keiji isn't the same in the end. really trying to protect Kana? Then let's vote for Kana since he's the least valuable. So... enough. Huh? It's been a long time since I hated somebody this much. Me too, babe. Me too. Here's a friendly little police report. I long since used up all my tokens. And you want me to just believe that? So, you're just dying to say I ended up being the sacrifice, aren't you? I knew it! Unfortunately, I'm the keymaster. Huh? What are you saying? The keymaster's Kotaro, though. Looks like we got him good. Oh, boys! Boys! I still hate you, Kotaro, but my real role is Sage. Kotaro's the Sage? Ridiculous, that's impossible. It's possible, alright, and as the Sage, I'm making an announcement. Keiji, without a doubt, is the Keymaster. Woo! I love it. Yes! Yes! My boys! Except I hate you, Kotaro, because you didn't take a single poison shot for Gin. And in one ending, you escaped by yourself and killed everybody, but it was probably all Keiji's plan. That's all. You were right on track to think accomplices. But it wasn't Sarah I teamed up with, it was Kotaro. Let's tell the truth of the fourth trade, shall we? The trade between Mr. Policeman and Kotaro. First, when Soba traded me with the sacrifice, I went stomping around in a rage. When I heard what happened, I proposed to Kotaro that we team up. And so in the fourth trade, Keiji and Kotaro's cards got traded. And the fourth trade, sir, I'm punishing the loner now, wow. Hold on, Kotaro, weren't you passed out during the fourth trade? That's true. But, I mean, they could have talked about... That said, when I first spotted him, I just pacified him since he was pissed. But I ended up talking with Kotaro and we thought things over. In the fourth trade, I traded my card with Kotaro's Keymaster. But actually, I went and did this trade myself while Kotaro was passed out. Wait. That would have made you the Sage. So then you did trade the Keymaster to me from somebody else. Whatever. Seems Kotaro figured it out during the main game and was able to put the story together. It's all owed to the power of that card, even my noticing of Kotaro's Keymaster. Seeing you acting funny, Sarah, I was convinced the sacrifice had moved to you. I wouldn't let it stand. I decided to knock him down to take my tokens back. Keiji noticed me then and came to talk. He persuaded me to give it up. Didn't know what So was thinking after all. And so I trusted him and had him take custody of all my remaining tokens. All of them? I mean, Keiji could do the trade himself, but... Is he panicking? He hasn't worked out his logic. The fourth ranger ended up punishing the loner now, wow. I'm sure Mr. Policeman was burning with desire to see justice carried out, wow. He used the whole 15 tokens to trade cards with Muscle Golem just to defeat the loner. Huh? Before Mr. Policeman said he didn't have any tokens at the fourth trade, wow. Then he couldn't have traded, whoop. And so in the fourth trade, Keiji and Kotaro's cards got traded? I'm getting confused. What we got? We got this one. I don't know if it's really relevant, though. You gave him all your tokens, Mom? Sure did. And seems like that landed way outside So's ballpark. Set up. Running out of leeway, are we? I've still got doubts. I can't just be convinced with that. I mean, Kotaro
Kataro is now outside of the death zone, so he can not lie.
After all, Keiji, why were we able to know about Kataro having the Keymaster? Isn't the only way to do that during the main game with the Sage's power of clairvoyance? Ah, so you still don't know. Okie dokie, let's resume the discussion.
I just figured out what happened. Okay, so the Sage can see who the Keymaster is, right? So in the first trade, Keiji was the Sage. Keiji was the Sage. And using that power, he traded whomever the Keymaster was to us. Which is fine, because he was giving us the Keymaster card, which is the most powerful card in the game. Okay? And since he still had the Sage card, so he was Sage, Sage, Sage. Damn, that man is smart. Love you. And then in this one, he took the card from, he switched with Q. Love it. I just have to keep going. Ugh. This is exciting. I love it. The power of that card, you don't mean... yeah, the Sage's clairvoyance, of course. The Sage could use clairvoyance even outside the main game? That's what the tablets are for. You intentionally didn't mention it! Unraveled all the mysteries now. This should prove it. Mr. Policeman used clairvoyance to see Kataro's Keymaster. Then I made the fourth trade to swap Kataro's Keymaster and my Sage. And now there isn't even a need to discuss the fifth trade anymore. Convinced of your victory earlier, you convinced I'm a commoner. Any other questions? No, there is something odd about Keiji's story. It'll become clear if I look back at the trade so far. The card I had at first was a commoner. Keiji's was the Keymaster. No, he was the Sage. He just knew who the Keymaster was, and being able to trade cards with anyone, he took their card and switched it. And in the first trade, the Keymaster was sent to me and my commoner to Keiji. Next, the second trade, the sacrifice went to Kataro and his commoner went to someone else. Next, the third trade. So initiated a trade that sent me the sacrifice and Kataro the Keymaster. And the fourth trade. The Keymaster went to Keiji and the Sage to Kataro. The part's that's strange. I mean... the Sage is out of place. Keiji should have been a commoner the whole time. So why did Keiji have the Sage at the time of the fourth trade? That must mean... Keiji's first card being the Keymaster, that was a lie. Keiji had the Sage from the beginning. And so, his clairvoyance let him see who had the Keymaster from the beginning too. Which is why in the first trade, he could make me and the person with the Keymaster trade. But if he did that, hasn't he been lying to me this whole time? Biggest card in the game, but that's true. He has been lying to you this whole time then. Maybe he still doesn't trust her. Are you really gonna vote for So? Now? Something's not right. We should discuss this a little more. Don't be stupid. You're a candidate now. If the discussion leads to getting picked, I'm afraid too, but I just got a weird feeling. Are we sure? So it's really a commoner and Keiji's the Keymaster? It's not odd. No.
No, Sarah, I'm sure you realized it yourself. In the fifth trade, well, why did someone trade for your sacrifice? Especially since they were a commoner, right? It's too illogical. Can we just ignore that? Yeah, meow. This fifth trade, we should talk about it some. Woof. If by any chance we pick the sacrifice, we're done for, you know? We shouldn't need any more discussion. Keiji? Digging up old conclusions just gonna make us more lost. It's your turn to die, so... That's how it'll end. No, we can't do that, Keiji. As long as we have time, we should seek the truth. Alright.
That was so evil and wonderful. I loved it.
Let's do it. We'll discuss the roles of the four who were in the final vote. There's someone who moved Sarah's sacrifice via the fifth trade. If Keiji the Keymaster's soul counter now should be the sacrifice, right? If the loner's really a commoner, meow. Should we believe that, whoop?
Yes, because he thought he won.
So was convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice. In other words, Connor, now, which one of them would have the sacrifice? I don't believe it. Keiji and Katara are lying. Katara doesn't have a reason to lie. Damn it, damn it!
So it doesn't seem very persuasive at all.
That's to say, so fell for Keiji's trick. The location of the sacrifice or any other card, he didn't know lick about the truth. If he'd stolen my tablet when he knocked me out, maybe he could have learned my card.
But I have it.
So didn't have a chance to do job fooler. He's a commoner, but I don't really think that's relevant. His tablet, huh? It's just painful to think it over anymore. Vote for So and let's end this, Sarah.
I mean, I'm with you.
Sarah, you really didn't have any tokens, right? You didn't hand someone the sacrifice? Please believe me. Alright. In that case, it's gotta be someone with tokens who made it to the final vote, yeah? So, Kana? Is there any possibility the Keymaster went sent somewhere else? Kataro's sage power should let him see that Keiji's the Keymaster. Then is that possibility 0?
Yeah.
What if the loner's lying? Well, I mean, we know the loner. Him not being able to refute anything is weird, wow. Could it be he's actually accomplices with Butt Girl and putting on an act, wow?
I mean, I don't really know how this is relevant, but whatever.
Katara, you're saying you had your tablet on you at all times, yes?
Yep, take a look. It's right here.
And when you woke up, where was it?
Huh? On the table in the Last Supper room.
On the table? I call that being off you, Mom.
As I thought, the tablet Kitaro has now is a spare. This tablet I picked up was lying near you when you were passed out. I really don't know how this is relevant.
What'd you say?
I would assume this is Kataro's original tablet. The question is, why was it lying on the floor?
But they're locked by fingerprints, Wolf. Sure, but while near him, he could bypass that simply by pressing the fainted Kataro's finger to it. And so we arrive at an outrageous truth. What do you mean by that? Depending on when So looked at the tablet, you might have seen through our entire strategy. What? The worst time for it would be after the fourth trade. That's when Kataro had the Sage and I had the Keymaster. If he saw the tablet then, he could use Kataro's Sage power to also know I was the Keymaster. So, has So just been acting fooled? Ugh. Dude, you got me. Or not. I wonder if I'm acting right now, or maybe I'm telling the truth. So, not good. There's the possibility so is the sacrifice. So as it stands, there's no way we can vote for So. But that doesn't mean we can just vote Connor now either. Well then, let's resume our discussion, guys. We'll discuss who it's safe to vote for. We gotta find the one with the least chance of having a sacrifice. So's an absolute no-go. He'll mostly pull this kind of trick. But between Mucka Girl and Big Sis now, is there any really difference? Woof. You need a certain amount of tokens to take the sacrifice from Sarah in the 5th trade. Also, why would you want it? If you consider the token counts, you'll get your answer.
Yeah, it'd be Kana.
But I don't know the aim of the one who did the trade. What possibilities are there? All I can think of is tokens, Mom. Bucket Girl had a lot, and Big Sis now only had a little. Woof. What do we even do, Mom? Tokens. Lycan says now hardly had any tokens. Surely she couldn't have been the one to take the sacrifice from Sarah. Then, is now the one with the least likelihood? Oh, wait, please! This isn't right! Minx isn't now. Oh, is that good? Are you going to kill me with such a vague reasoning? Please, have another discussion! You're right, we can't end this discussing. What are you saying? I just remembered something. There was a way anyone could get tokens. Miss Sarah, you know it too, don't you? My wallet. Well, there's that possibility that you just misplaced it like a klutz, Miss Sarah. I'm absolutely not that clumsy. Both. You could take the token from Alice's body sitting there in the room of lies. Big Sis now wouldn't do such a thing, Meow. Why wouldn't she? But it's true. When I checked the body, the tokens were already gone. And now was closely inspecting the room of lies. But why would she take the sacrifice card? Nah, it ain't just now who could have done it. Couldn't any of us gotten those tokens? In other words, everyone has the potential to possess the sacrifice. It all ends with a game of trust. Then that last action's gonna be the key. What were each of us doing at the time of the 5th trade? As in... just before the main game started, woof. Hope you can find the sacrifice. We have to determine based on Kana and Now's actions at the time of the 5th trade. I was sitting on the stairs, thinking back on everything that happened. I was on the laptop in the windows room the whole time. Will you believe that? Kana wasn't really doing anything, just wandering absent-mindedly. Did anyone see what the three were doing? I was with Now on the stairs for the most of the time. I was searching all by myself to see if there were any other exits tomorrow. Are you hiding something, Kana? Come to think of it, I feel like you were the only one I didn't see around then. Really, where were you? I was looking for something I dropped. Something she dropped? Your friendly policeman was some inside rebel. I don't know a thing. There was also a ring-up box right in front of me. Oh, what do you think, Miss Sarah? Can't take So's claims seriously. I was searching all by myself to see if there were any other exits, meow. I didn't see those three, meow. Sorry, woof. Come to think of it, didn't you tell me you found something while searching? Meow. There was a smartphone on the stairs, woof. What? But it wouldn't even make any calls. It was useless for escape, meow. The hope of escape vanished. I couldn't even stand. Everything I'm seeing is true. Sarah, please save me. Kana, was it the smartphone you lost? How did you know? Sure enough. I bet it's the same smartphone I found in Kana's first trial room. Gin, tell me, where did you pick that up? It was a ways down the stairs, meow. Jeez. She must have just dropped it while we were all climbing the stairs thoroughly. Are you protecting Kana? I don't know why he would, but if he came to the same conclusion that I did. Me? Stick up for Kana? Think back for me. When we were climbing the stairs, So and Kana were walking in front. If she had dropped the phone then, everyone should have noticed. In short, this was only dropped after we all climbed up to the exit. Kana dropped it while descending the stairs. What did she descend for? Why did you try to hide this, Kana? Because... Ming says, Sarah, there's a message on this phone, wow. Right. That's what Kana's sister... Huh? It's a different message. Thank you. I love sister. Now it's Kana's turn to protect her big sister. Because that's how Kana can atone. I knew it! This... Please, give that back. Hold on, did you write this, Kana? But Kana's big sister's already dead. Could it be the sister in this messages? No way. Surely not. Is that right, Kana? Your sister here is me? Yes. I know it's strange. But Kana, to Kana you're... Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. And so you wanted to save Sarah that much? Yes. Hey, Kana. Was it you who traded away Sarah's sacrifice? To avoid using the ring-up box in the winner's room, you returned to the 3rd floor to trade. Hey now, you're talking like Kana. Are you saying she took the sacrifice to protect Sarah? That's so... It's inconceivable. No. I don't want to conceive of it. Deny it, Kana. What worthless reasoning. That's all a load of... No, it's all correct. You idiot! Don't say anything! Kana did the 5th trade. She won't hide the truth anymore. Kana! Kana did it. She really did it? To protect me? She took the sacrifice for herself? This is just the worst outcome. A self-sacrifice, Kana! So you caught on at some point, didn't you? That's why you were trying to move votes towards Kana. Shut up. Since there was no other way for Kana to survive, Please wait! Will you listen carefully to what Kana has to say? placed her card in Sarah's card. Once she knew escape wasn't possible anymore, she had no idea what to do. Then she looked at the phone. Seeing her sister's words calmed her heart. And she came to despise herself for not being able to do anything. This whole time, Kana had just kept betraying her sister, the other Sarah. She just had a feeling that So had sent the sacrifice to Sarah. Kana doesn't get the complicated trade talk. She can't even reason out who gave who what. Even so, she was certain of just one thing. Because Sarah is so kind, she couldn't trade the sacrifice to anyone.
Kana. Well, no, I didn't have any tokens. I traded to So in a heartbeat. But thank you.
Kana. She didn't want to let Sarah die. And also, she didn't want to make So a murderer. That seemed more painful than her own death. So she traded her commoner for Sarah's sacrifice. Kana. But...
What? 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 So now's the sacrifice? What? Is this the misconduct they were talking about in the beginning and the stuff we got in the books? Is that what... Wait, why would he do that? I don't understand why the guy would do that.
The card she received was a commoner.
What?
What's going on here, Kana? Kana doesn't understand either. She's sure she traded cards with Sarah, but it wasn't the sacrifice. What is she saying? It's all true. Please believe me.
At any rate, we just have to talk about Kana's statement. But it's almost 11 o'clock. I can't believe Bucket Gold Whoop. She's trying to confuse us. Wow.
Well, maybe Kana just messed up who she was trading with or something.
Some unique situation that caused the roll to just disappear? Is that possible, I wonder? You can't trust electronics for shit. The tablet errored and the trade got messed up.
Don't tell me. I wonder if So hacked the roll cards themselves.
I don't know what to believe. I can't see through to their hearts right now. So we might just have to find the objective truth. The truth. I don't know which one. Oops. Okay, you know what? I don't know how much is left, but so let's stop here for tonight so that I can go to bed, and let's finish all of it next time. Because I think we're in a good spot to stop. Like, we've kind of got all of the information out. And I'll see you later.